book ever. It's my favorite movie. They're my favorite couple of all time. Like, I just jumped right into it, and I wrote it right after I saw the movie, so I had that like feeling of the wedding and the honeymoon. And
you're feeling really jealousy from me right now because you've actually seen the movie. If you had to wrap it up in one word,
epic.
Epic. I love it. Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Marissa.
Hi, little sister. Hi.
First and foremost, on your most nuptials. You are very welcome. Basically, the biggest question is, what has been your favorite moment of this entire series today?
Seeing the shoot? Or,
I mean, just the experience altogether. Press, shooting,
just
the
asking me to pick
whole...
one?
Yes, pick
right
one.
now?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know if I can. We've had so many. I remember being on set and rehearsing for the baseball scene, and it was like, I mean, we had sort of like a kind of innocence, I think, back then, and we were all kind of kids, so hoping to make a movie that people would see, and I'll never forget that moment in time. And then every time I step out and go to one of these and people come, I feel like so sort of humbled by it and always surprised at the turnout of it. It's been an amazing journey. I think I'll be able to give you like a more clear answer in a couple of years when I've had a second to reflect on it a little bit.
And what are you most excited for fans to see in this first part of the last installment of Breaking Dawn?
I mean, I think the wedding. I'm really excited to. I feel like I can say confidently only because it's actually so. It's very. It's more of a compliment, to the director and stuff like that. I feel like fans will be pleased with it because he did such a beautiful job, and even without all the wedding decor, just the location that he shot it in, and I mean, it all felt sort of very magnificent, and it's everything I thought it would be.
Yeah, I never know.
It's okay. I know. Hi, I'm Maria.
Hey, Nikki.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
So this is the second to last movie, Ultimates. Are you getting excited for the release? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I just saw the movie 2 days ago, and so I felt like I've been sort of on the edge of my seat also waiting for this, and I'm looking forward to the premiere, seeing it with an audience. I was kind of alone.
It's definitely a different experience.
Yeah, it is.
So who besides Rosalie and Emmett are your favorite couple?
Ooh, my favorite couple. Well, I guess with that I would have to go with Alice and Jasper. We don't really explore their relationship. I mean, of course, Edward and Bella, but I was trying to give like a more interesting. You don't really see their relationship as much in the movies, but in the books, their love is very fascinating because Alice is sort of like a very quirky character, and I don't know, I think the dynamic is really cool.
Yeah, definitely good. And I always want to say, like, Rosalie should have her own movie because she has such a great story. I would love to see that. That'd be awesome.
Me too. I'd love to make that.
Revenge in the Wedding Dress? Yes. Well, thank you.
Thank you. We need to hit this level.
So, what would you say has been your best experience to date with the entire franchise and everything that's happened so far?
I got to tell you, going to Italy and shooting New Moon was by far. I mean, there's been some great moments, but being there in such a special event with so many passionate Italians and people from all over the world, actually shooting and doing the job and something like that was like something I'll never ever get to go through ever again.
And last question, what do you think fans should look for the most from Dimitri in these next 2 films?
I think the nuance of the character, you have only a certain amount to work with, so I try to give as much as I could of the character without necessarily having the lineage or the sort of like first person screen time. I just try to get as much out of the character as possible, given what I was given to work with.
Yes.
So yeah, it's a character I love, absolutely, and I have no doubt that I'll take certain characteristics and apply him to another character sometime in the future. But for now, I've just got Breaking Dawn Part 1.
Yes.
You gotta wait for Breaking Dawn Part 2 to even get a sniff of it.
Yes. Well, Charlie, thank you so much, and good luck.
Take care. Yeah, how are you?
Nice to meet you too. I just wanted to ask you, like, what do you think your character's motivation is?
It's really to have fun, I think. When you're a vampire and you're working for someone, you must can be evil. I don't think he's necessarily, you know, I think he's, you know, he's just charming and he's just a lover of life. And it's kind of a paradox. It's kind of like a paradox for him because he's actually in fact dead. Right, we'll see.
What's your favorite scene in the upcoming films?
Well, I mean, I can't go too much into what's being filmed in Breaking Dawn, but you know, there's a lot of flying around and you know, it's really going to be an epic finale. So I look forward to seeing you guys in there.
I look forward to seeing this. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Should I go inside some water, guys? Like this?
Sort of talents that no one knows about, and everyone knows about everything. I mean, can you think of anything about me? I don't know.
About you?
Yeah.
Your hidden talents?
I don't know.
Your hidden talent.
I know, me neither.
It's actually like hyper-intelligent, philosophical type. Which you don't kind of see from this outward, maybe you're just distracted.
Yeah, and what are you saying by that? You don't see, what about my appearance?
I think you're distracted by...
It's a backhanded compliment.
It is. She's just too stupid to get it. Which kind of goes in contrast to what I was talking about.
Alright, well let me ask. No, I was sharp enough to immediately and call you back.
Next question is, what has been the best experience for you so far? I'm sorry, it's okay. What has been the best experience for you so far throughout this entire experience?
You really did feel that sort of camaraderie
Man, I think
between the both of us.
I think that, you know, the fans were really special to us all. I'm such a huge fan of the book, and so I love the characters and I love Twilight, and it's really nice that I have all these people behind me that are just as passionate about my character and about the saga as well, and just that they've been, you know, they've been really supportive and they embraced me from the very beginning, and that's something that was really special to me because I was, you know, a little terrified and it was my first gig, and so make sure you get justice, and I was, you know, a little afraid, and so having that support behind you is a really nice thing. And then the last question is, what are you most excited for fans to see in part 1 of Breaking Dawn? I think that the wedding probably, because that's something that everyone's been waiting for, and so just seeing what a beautiful job Bill Condon did of capturing that, and you know, the set artists and how they kind of created this magical world. I'm excited to see it. Well, thank you very much, Ashley.
Good question. Orlando, Florida.
Yes, but I'm a Jackson.
I know you're a Florida girl, so you can do it again. You got series versus a single film. Would you jump into this madness again?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's such a, I mean, it's a cool thing being a part of that, considering I love books and I love my characters so much, and that we've, you know, lived with these characters, and it's an amazing thing to be a part of something like this. I don't think, you know, there's not a lot of people who get to experience something like this, and the fan base is just incredible. I went from, you know, I was working at a restaurant and then got thrown into this whole crazy Twilight world, and even before the film came out, the fans embraced me and they were so gracious, and it was just, it's a really incredible thing. I mean, I'm going to miss it, definitely.
So you've seen the film?
I haven't seen the film.
You haven't seen it?
No, I'm like the only one who has. I was always out of town whenever you're.
When are you going to see it?
Premiere. I had an option to watch it about a week ago, and I kind of was like, no, you know what? I'll just see it at the premiere because then you have all the elements, and you have this whole huge red carpet and the fans, and you get to kind of listen to how people react to it, and I think that's going to be a cool way to see it.
But we can't wait to see it ourselves.
Thank you.
Alice has one.
Donate my dress. Are you grouping the dress? Okay, so can we group the three of you? We'll get it together.
Okay.
Hi, Lisa from Artist on the Married. How are you?
Good to see you again.
Thank you.
See y'all.
So first question is, what has been the best experience for you so far doing this entire franchise?
Honestly, doing the entire franchise, the best experience has been hanging out with the fans. Getting a chance to like walk these carpets and meet people who've made this franchise what it is. And that to me is always the power of art. And being able to witness the power of art firsthand and seeing people united is just it's so powerful to me. I love it.
And what are you most excited for fans to see in this film?
There's so many different aspects of this film that we are so excited for the fans to see. I mean, the wedding is gorgeous and beautiful. I mean, when we were filming on the day, it was real. You know, between the moment of action and cut is when you as an actor try to let the whole world dissolve around you and just be there in the present moment. And that wedding was beautiful. It was hard not to cry.
Jackson, thank you so much.
Thank you all very much.
Sorry, you weren't sure if you're gonna recognize us. Signing autographs, I can talk France. Like also, so tell me in Atlanta, premiere in LA or New York, how different is this? Is it less frenetic or is it just as crazy?
You know, I think the only main difference is y'all say y'all like I do, which is good. I feel more at home here in the South.
Absolutely. Want to give somebody else an opportunity here?
Thank you. Obviously, you're crazy busy with the films right now, but I just saw you not too long ago in Orlando with your band.
Yes, I've been touring with 100 Monkeys as well. And
What plans to do that once this all dies down a little bit?
well, actually, November 26th, I'll be flying from Los Angeles out to Europe, and we'll be going to be touring in Europe for about 3 weeks, which is really exciting for us because we've never gotten a chance to tour internationally except for Canada.
Do you have something against free time?
Yes, I find it very boring and monotonous.
So have you seen the film?
I have. I screened it in a room with 6 other people, and it was a big theater. So it was kind of like watching the Twilight series if it had failed. If no one had come out to ever see the movies, that's what it would have been like.
If you could describe it in one word, what would you say?
The film?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Everybody
In a horrific way.
Thank you.
Thank you.